Hey guys, Dennis Caye here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hey, listen, today we are having a fantastic time. We brought a group of investors from San Pedro town up on a snorkeling trip on a catamaran, and then we jumped on a speedboat and we came up here to the north side of Ambergris Caye. It is across Rocky Point, so we had to go by boat inside the reef, up from where we snorkeled at Mexico Rocks, up to where Margaritaville is, went out the Basil Jones Cut, up and around Rocky Point, back inside the reef, and here we are. We're about a mile and a half, 2 miles away from the border, the Mexican border. And so we just stopped at this resort, and this is a cool resort. It's not open right now, but what they did is they built these, I think 4 or 5 or 6 of these little cabanas. So I just want to kind of give you a little tour of the property. Beautiful property up here. Sits right here on the shores, North Ambergris Caye. You can see the reef line up there. All these are little one-bedroom casitas, and you can see how they built. They have the concrete footings here with concrete pillars going up to like a nice, I think there's a hardwood framing around. These are all wood structures, but it's a beautiful, beautiful property. Be very peaceful up here. Like I said, so right now there is no one staying here. It is shut down. I guess they were open before COVID. I think they're open kind of on and off, depending on the season, depending on bookings. But just kind of give you a little bit of a tour here of the property. What I really like about this area is that all of the property up here is high and dry, so it needs no fill. So if you were to find some beachfront up in this area, which if anything comes on the market, guys, beachfront up here, highly recommend it. Right now, it's not the easiest place to get to because you have to come by boat either through the front side or go up on the back side. So what you do is take a boat behind, go up past Secret Beach, go up to the cut, the channel that cuts Mexico from Ambergris Caye, come back down and around. But man, it just feels really neat up here. Beautiful coconut trees. Got some outbuildings back in here. Got a little casita over here. Check this out, guys. Got a little casita. Got a building here that looks like it's unfinished, of course. So like I said, this is an older property. It's not being used right now, and it shows it. But man, it just shows what can be built up in here. Because some of my clients who have bought property up here, they say, well, you know, can I get materials up here? Can I really build up in this area? And the simple answer is yes. So we're just at the Coast Guard station. So that's literally about 200 yards here up the coast. But this gives you an idea. All of this was brought here. All this material is brought here by a barge from San Pedro. What they do is they wait for a calm day, and the barge goes outside the reef, comes in, just like what we did by boat today. And you can have something like this. So man, what I like about this area is that properties right now are still extremely affordable up here. And with the different things that the government is looking at doing, making this area more accessible in the future, you know, I'm always about the path of progress, guys. So look for an area that is in the path of progress. Now, admittedly, and I've always said this, this area is going to be developed over time, and I'm talking over time, right? So there's no promises of having this area be built up anytime soon. But when you look at villages such as Hopkins, Sartaneja, some of the other small villages around Belize, even the north side of Caye, when you look at, go to Google Earth right now and look at Caye, North Caye now, and look at what it looked like 6-7 years ago. All right, you can see a big difference, right? So over time, you're going to see this little neighborhood up here, which has first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth row lots. You're going to see this turn into probably a small little quaint village. And I think anybody who is able to get in on the ground floor with the knowledge that it's going to take some time, no one's going to be in a hurry to build up here, but this is an excellent part of the island to invest in. I've invested myself. Steph and I own our personal properties up here, and I think it's just a really good option for anybody looking for affordable, just dirt cheap property right here on the Caribbean Sea or even if you went just back a little bit. So for example, if you went back to like maybe a 5th or 6th row, you get a 100 by 100 foot lot for around the 12 to 15,000 range. You can get that with financing. So let's say 15 grand for a 100 foot by 100 foot lot with financing. You can't beat that, you know. Even if you just buy it, sit on it, forget it. You know, it's one of those properties that you can't go wrong buying. So listen guys, I'll leave you with this view. Beautiful view today. Having a great time up here, North Ambergris Caye. At least, the very least, do yourself a favor. When you come down to San Pedro next time, hire a snorkel company. I think Suya Tours does it. A couple other companies will come, bring you up here snorkeling, take you up the Mexican Channel, show you this part of the island. Behind me here is part of the Bacalar Chico National Park and Marine Reserve. So it's like a massive protected area. It's United Nations World Heritage Site. Again, making all this property up here really, really special. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you real soon.